Welcome back to another work. During apartment construction, I accidentally run the romantic rooms media campaign instead of rent a roundup because there is no effect on apartment rooms. Here's a quick recap. The first part is where we started. Restaurants, retails, and offices. But services needs to be fulfilled because there are so many metro stations. You can only have one at a time for this original gaming. But improvements could build more, added by 12 prestige. And however, parking lots. But it requires more trash and recycling bins. And here is the result of these apartment rooms. But then I forgot to change the name in these luxury lofts. Because we didn't change the name in the luxury lofts. However, we need to relocate some of the service tenants in about 3 hours. It will take 3 hours. So this might gonna have a huge time lapse for this one. So we need to add up to 162 floors because there's no such thing here because I don't have anything about. And we need 8 of these large penthouse apartments. So this is going to be the huge time lapse. Don't go away. We'll be right back. So the proficiency of this building has a lot of problems. Recycling bins, trash bins, and another thing, we could not have more than a lot because we need to have more trash rooms in the basement because this one should require something more. Let's go back. And anything else, we need to have more of this type. So check the report as long as it takes. We check the status because failed of these ones. And however, you will seek interrupt this daycare problematic sequential areas. So we need to change the name in all service rooms because the room number is wrong and the rest of the restaurants, including the large satellites. For example, we need to demolish all of the 4 minutes or 4 seconds. The antenna on the middle of the building. It should be on the top of the building. Destroy all of the small satellite dishes to move the large satellite dish on the 162nd floor with a rooftop restaurant and the observation deck. So you need to improve something better. We'll be right back. let's have one final touch to this part. So we need to change all of the names. 6 remaining. I don't know how this happens because let's set everything in all apartment rooms because I don't know how this happens. Let's see, 120, 121, 120, okay, 120 and 125, 122, 123. Can make it 125 and 125. And there you go. Resume. And there we have everything in the new Tridenburg Center. All of the offices will now require age statements because angry people. Why would you get an angry people getting from there? Check the population report. This building needs maintenance. 3,847. Why can't I get more of this? Because we need to check whenever that this building maintenance needs to be broken down or fixable. Because we need 1,715 residents. Because I only have 1,569 residents. But we need 3 more contracts remaining. I don't know how this happens whatsoever. So there are 4 or 8 luxury penthouse apartments with expensive trees in love. Medium penthouse apartments. More service offices with the apartment. And why would you cost 1 bus for the higher restaurants? And also observation deck, rooftop antennas. You can only have 28 of these. And a large satellite dish array would eventually cost you 25. Hausberg is a luxurious rooftop restaurant. And also Wonderberg Bar, a medium rooftop restaurant. And there you go. Everything in the new Tridenburg Center becomes improvements because I don't know how this happens. We need to check the money, start of day cash, 28 million. You know, started at with 28 million. However, you don't have any loans because every time. So we check the budget. So it says 1 million. However, 1 million is... It was yesterday. Tenants. We reduced from 60 to 20. Infrastructure. 354 elevators. $345 each. 122,052. And stairs also. Utilities 2,685. But the users are 1,383. Eventually cost you that much. Offices are 950 budget. There are too many of these. Rental, other costs, tenant listing. We check for this one because daily rent paid. Because what happens that apartment buildings will never require of this part. Dunderberg beer, new sushi rolls, services report. We check the services. Only 1 remaining. With children, 542 children in this type. But it would cost you 500 only. But the statue costs you 40,000 And the rest of Ficus Benjamina costs you 1,200, 200, and 120. In every each floor as a higher ones, because we tell you something. However, it's 176,000. And finally, the population feedback is, well, needs more maintenance. But it still costs you that much. Now we have 4,745 population in a single building. And more than 700 from the city. So we check this from the ground. It's completely upset. And look at this. Are these wearing pink or blue? Light blue. From the metro station. Decorations. Many of those power electrical transformers. And so now we have it says 1,800 instead of 2,685. 1,800 is 885 because of the wiring closets. Another one is 450. 450 of these are, and the pump and the plumbing is 885 also 885. However, 885 is expandable because of the improvements. And now we have 12 of these are vacant because we need the improvements. If you like this game, please consider buying it, or you'll be taken down by the owner if you do not buy this game. So that means you need to buy before recording this game. However, the staff will automatically get the video to be removed from the owner. You need to pay before recording this video. Until then, everything in Tridenburg has a lot of offices in the lower Tridenburg, and the apartments on the upper Tridenburg. But then please be careful. Do not install the other ones. So please try not to steal the following of this one. So let's fast forward. We need to show everything currently at midnight. But then we check the yesterday's value. It will so in about 10 days ago, the daily budget summary has 571 and 353,295 from the costs. And stop. This is already the floor limit of this building. So there are 163 floors, 14,798. The proficiency for this building is you need to buy this game before recording. If you like it, please consider buying it. So this is what we call the Tridenburg Center. And that's all for this one.